It's a PizzaFellas podcast. Drinks pizza, we better have a blast. Grab a drink, fill a glass. Like a cigar, I'm sticking ass. Pizza Talk with Salad Joe, Oliver, and Antonio. Pizza stories, they gon' tell us. Let's have some fun with PizzaFellas.
PizzaFellas podcast right here, the hottest in the world. How's fire?
Hey, what's going on, everyone? PizzaFellas podcast. We're back. We were off for a couple weeks, but we are back mid-June now, right? What is it, June 26th?
Almost end of June.
Oh, it's end of June. Jesus, summer's going by.
Like 6 months from now will be the day after Christmas.
Yeah? There you go. You're looking at it that way. Remember, go on YouTube, Spotify, follow us, subscribe to all our channels. Go on, look at all the new content that just came out. Our buddy Don from Canacom, our last episode, that was great. He dropped me off some goodies. Shout out to him. So when he's watching that, thanks for dropping those off for me. They're pretty cool. We'll get into that. Also, we are sponsored by Miller High Life for this episode also. Miller High Life, champagne and beers right there. Go out, buy a case of Miller High Life, guys. It's a delicious beer to have. And did you know why? I found this out the other day. Do you know why they call it the champagne of beers?
No, Sal.
Because back when they created it, they needed women to drink beer. And women, the only way to get a woman to drink that beer was to call it champagne.
Really?
So, that's why they came up with that, the champagne of beer.
That's
so
a good
they
idea.
attract women to drink that beer. So, a little knowledge for you guys. Also sponsored by, we'll get some other sponsors here real quick. Go ahead.
So here we go. Jeff Adams, Remax Realty, 610-972-5323. Want to buy a house? Want to sell a house? Get with Jeff. Lots of money there. Enter.net, our good man Juice right here in front of me. Social media, website design right here in the Lehigh Valley, nationwide and worldwide. Right here, get with Mr. Juice. Franco's Pizza, Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, Rosen Filippo Belia. Thank you very much. And like I always say, right across the street from the federal courthouse, before you get locked up for 25 years, have a meal and then get locked up. Steve Seiler Insurance, he's in the house. There he is. 570-446-8023. Get with him for all your insurance needs. Lehigh Valley Pizza Shops, my good friend Oliver the Donkey is not here. His son is under the weather, but he's with us in good faith and spirit. Hopefully Blake gets well.
Yes.
Master Supply, Kevin and Barb Master. Thank you for the sponsorship, and shout out to Dave Sweeney. I think he had his operation today,
Yeah,
correct?
did anybody hear from
did
him?
he?
Did he get a text?
Yeah,
Anybody?
He had the operation.
He
Yeah,
told
it was
me
today.
yesterday he was, doing what he had to do there. Whatever.
Hopefully everything goes good.
Everything went good. I hope it did. T&Y Construction, our good man Tony Nasser. No job too big, no job too small with Mr. Tony. You want to build a shed, put up a fence. We just had a tornado about 20 minutes ago.
Chop a tree down.
Chop a
whatever the
tree
fuck
down,
you
he'll
need
do it
to
for you. Banco Beverage, Jim Glassick, Tony Gallen, Joe Marino. Shout out to you. Thank you again for the wonderful, wonderful sponsorship. Pabst Beer is always our good sponsor over there. To the left of me, to the right of you. Miller High Life, like Sal said. Guys, we're in the, what was it, last week? When was the first week of, first day of summer? It was the 22nd, correct? So, first day of summer. I don't understand. Bodegas, barbershops, pizza shops, you name it. Joe's Teas, Calypso's, you guys should have this in there. Contact Banco Beverage. Tell them that they'll give you the PizzaFellas discount. They'll put that in there. And you can get this in your shop. It's a great, it's a great beverage.
Really sells good.
It does, right, Bruno?
Yeah.
Also, Jack Daniels, another one of our great sponsors. Get with Banco. Unfortunately, I can't sell you alcohol, but they could. If you have your liquor license, right? But if you don't, we'll work something out.
It was a nice, refreshing drink after coming home from 100 degrees at Monmouth.
That's right. That's a story towards the end of Joe, I, and Georgette there. The restaurant store, our good man Nick, thank you for the pizza oven, the pizza table, and everything that came along with that. Thank you for that. Want to give a great shout out to Matt. He is the owner of Hive Honey that Joe and I met at the Pizza Fest in New Jersey in Mammoth County, Oceanport, New Jersey, right on that racetrack where the fucking horses are going by and we're eating pizza.
How the fuck they were
I don't know how we did it. It was 165 degrees out
horses
there.
were sweating their asses
good.
off.
Listen,
Did you try it?
It's pretty good.
It's good.
No, it's good. It
I
really
give it
is.
to him. That is good.
Yeah.
It's
I
not a
think-
We're gonna
stick.
put it on. We're gonna put on the zucchini flour.
I think it's as good, if not better, than the one that we currently are using.
I mean, listen, it goes a long way. I mean,
And it's a local.
shout out to Matt. I mean, he threw us a couple of samples in Georgette's bag, and here we are. So
It's not bad.
yeah. I mean, I think
the
it's a great
job.
product.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have a guest tonight, Tara Ballan,
Alan.
influencer, cook.
Got to do a shot to that.
She's Italian.
Got to do a shot.
Yeah,
To that.
I'm still going. All right, we'll do a shot. Let's do a shot. Shout out to you.
Shout out to the guest.
Shout out to the guests. It's packed tonight in here,
Standing room holding right now.
right?
It's about fucking time.
Okay. All right, Sal.
5 episodes.
I
We've
know.
been-
I'm sorry.
Finally. Jesus.
I'm sorry. So Sal likes this one particular tequila. It's a long story, but he usually yells at me. But anyway, we have her in the house. She cooked us some little spuntini, as they say in Italian, appetizers, right?
Let her tell us what she
Yeah,
cooked. us.
I'm gonna lead her right into it. Let's go. So go ahead, lead into
I
us.
made spadini alla romana, which is basically like an Italian grilled cheese, if you will. You know mozzarella and carrozza with
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
tomato sauce?
Basically that, right?
Basically that, but the sauce is brown gravy based, made with capers, lemon juice, white wine, and anchovies.
Nice.
Very
Nice.
different.
Right
Yeah.
from scratch.
Correct.
I love anchovies.
What
and
else did you
everything.
make? I see some
So I did some zucchini flowers.
from your garden.
Yes.
I ate about 5 or 6
That
of
is
them. They were
gold
banging.
from the garden.
Correct.
I look forward to zucchini flowers more than tomatoes,
Yeah.
peppers.
Yep. Especially this time of year.
Yeah, I have a box just for them. I don't even
Do
care
you?
about the vegetable. I just want the flowers.
The flowers.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, unfortunately,
Don't
don't know
know.
it.
Yeah.
And they throw it away. I mean, there's restaurants in the city that I
Yeah.
know you
Oh
put
my God, they're
three on a dish and you're
Yeah.
paying $25, $26 for this stuff,
Yeah.
right? So, yeah, but go ahead.
I made them just in a beer batter, simple. But you can stuff them. You can
do whatever.
bake them. You can fry them with pasta. You can
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah.
My mom, you know what she
beautiful,
does? She
cream of-
takes them, she chops them, she
Yeah.
puts them in dough,
Yeah,
and then she makes...
they're so good with
yeah,
eggs.
yeah,
too.
yeah, yeah.
They were absolutely delicious. They really
Thank
were.
you.
Great spread you had there. And then you had
Thank
some, I think...
So my father and I, we make suprasata, salsiccia, and induja.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I
he
ate, I ate all of it.
yeah.
I was inside right away. It came out and said, hey, guys.
I know
did
your
you try
eyes
this?"
lit up. You were like, "Woo!"
The olives were absolutely
Thank you,
spectacular.
thank you. Those are just Sicilian olives.
Yes.
That
but they were
I
very
dressed
good.
with just simple oregano, crushed red pepper, and oregano.
I love the crushed
lemon.
red pepper on
The
it.
simplicity of Italian cooking.
That's
Listen, I'm not knocking. We have a Jew in the house. We have another Jew over there. What are you? Same thing. You're south of it. So I'm not knocking. Syrians cook very well because I'm surrounded by them. So I'm letting you know that you guys do because it's Mediterranean, right?
Italian.
But at the end of the day, you can eat anywhere.
Well,
as I
wait,
always
can I
say.
tell you something?
Please.
Do you know that most of the Italian food comes from the Middle East?
You can't say
Yes,
that.
100%. I took a history class on it.
Yeah, but look how many Syrians are here. You're giving them a lot of.
no, it's the truth, though.
No, it's
It's the truth.
It's the
So
truth.
much of the Italian cuisine, the vegetables, the fruits,
Yeah,
olives, it all comes from
true.
Now,
Middle East.
when you say you took a history class, where was that?
NACAC.
Okay, and there was
it
an actual class on
yeah,
that?
it was a history of the Middle East. And
Okay.
the one segment of it was like where it was, I can't remember, it was exactly like how the Middle East influenced different countries.
Okay.
And Italy was the food.
Food.
Yep.
That's how they had their
Yeah,
direct.
yeah.
Okay. That's interesting.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is
I mean,
very
at one point,
interesting.
Sicily was filled with.
Well, yeah, Sicily
Yeah,
is made
yeah,
up of a lot
yeah.
of old Mediterraneans.
Yep.
I mean, that's the truth. I mean, even Vikings.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, there's a big history there, so I could see that. I know. Now you got me interested. I got to look that up.
Yeah.
I got to go on my Mac inside and just sit
I mean,
down and.
olives, figs, pomegranates. Those are
Yeah.
all from
Yeah.
the Middle East.
No, definitely.
Wow, that's a good spin on that. Never
Yeah.
thought of that.
Well, actually, I got to interject. Actually, it came from, believe it or not, Egyptians
Well, yeah.
before
Well, it
before the
was
Greeks.
Also through the trade.
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, but again, we perfected it. So I mean, they brought it over, but we perfected it. But
I mean, that's a good
tell us how you actually got into cooking. I mean, how did this all come about? Because you have a lot of pictures that are up, a lot of really interesting old school dishes you have.
Yeah.
That you really don't really see anymore.
So my father's a chef. Grew up in the restaurant
By
business.
trade.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Every male, grandfather, uncles, everybody is a chef. The women,
And
my family,
really?
but the women all cook better.
Where's your family from in Italy?
Calabria.
The Cosenza side,
Correct.
not the
Not like the Reggio.
Reggio
Yeah,
Calabria.
no.
So you're more towards the Adriatic.
Correct. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're on there. We're actually,
You're like by Taranto
yeah,
Yeah.
we're actually like our ocean
Yeah.
is split between.
by body
Yeah.
Yeah.
on that side.
Between the Mediterranean and
Cooking
the
with a lot
Adriatic.
of little spice. and
It's
stuff.
almost
A
where the
lot.
heel is.
A lot.
So Calabria
Yeah.
is known for
spice.
Yeah,
Yes.
where the heel of the heel of.
Correct. Correct. So, being that I just literally grew up around food, the restaurant business,
Mm-hmm.
but also being Italian, hand in hand, and it just.
Your mom is from
Find a
Calabria
way
as
to
well.
marry
my
things
mom's
together.
actually American. It's my big secret. I don't tell anybody.
Oh,
that.
your mom is
I just let it out.
Oh, she is okay,
but
she cooks as well.
yeah.
Okay,
My dad trained her well.
To show her what to do.
nothing
Show her
wrong
how
with
to go
that.
about it.
So, what did your dad own?
He owned Cafe Luigi's in Bethlehem on Shanersville Road.
Okay,
He owned Dante's on Broad Street. I forget what's there now.
Little Dante's. It was
No,
called.
it's called Dante's.
Oh, Dante.
Dante's Restaurante on Broad Street, and then the Newburgh Inn in Nazareth.
Was that so? The Newburgh Inn
Newburgh
was his
Inn?
last.
Yeah, that was his
thing?
last.
Didn't they have a catering hall there too?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
huge.
But they knocked that
Huge.
down.
Yeah, they knocked it down.
That was well
Yeah.
known though. At
Yeah.
one time in the
Yeah.
valley, the Newburgh Inn was known for.
It was
like,
kind of place that everybody went for their anniversaries. They
Yeah.
had their 21st.
we used to drive up there,
Yeah.
and back then, I mean, getting up there, it just used to seem. Now you go there, it's
Yeah.
like. Well, we talked about the stretch of, our buddy Jay has Caddy Corner, so he just opened
Mm-hmm.
up in Nazareth.
Shout out to him. Great
Yeah.
place. Did you go here?
But from me and Oliver were talking about it, and then one night he called me up for something, and he was like, "What are you thinking?" I was like, bro, I've been working my ass off all day." He goes, and then he goes, Oliver comes into some sort of spontaneous thought process, and he goes, "Do you realize Jay's is like 30 miles from here?" I was like, "Shit, 30 miles from here."
Oh, that's when you said it to me in the
And
car.
I told
yeah,
you in the
yeah.
car, I was like, but if you think about how your mind thinks in the
Yeah.
valley, like with Newburgh Inn or
Yeah.
up there, if you said to yourself just on any given time, you would drive up there. But if it's let's go to Lansdale, there's a restaurant there. You'd be like, get the
Yeah,
fuck out of
yeah,
here! I ain't
so
driving down the
true.
north. You know what I mean?
That's
Like
so true.
I'm not going down the turnpike to go eat at some place, but you would consider going up there, And that's how Newburgh was in those years.
Yeah.
So I remember my family used to go on Sunday dinner sometimes.
Yeah.
you
But
know?
what did they serve?
It was originally it was very American, but then once my dad took it over,
They did
he
the
made-
prime rib.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
The prime rib was, like,
known
banging.
for the prime rib.
Yes, it
like
was
he
really-
always had that, but obviously, being that he was the chef, he had.
Oh, he had other
all
things,
the
but it was
Italian
like one of
stuff.
the-
He
Yeah,
made it really good.
yeah.
was
You been there,
well
Bruno?
known.
Yeah, I was there.
Ate there many times. Really did. My family, actually, we went to, that's why when you said it, was like I knew about banquets there and stuff because
Yeah.
we went to banquets there. It was a well-known institution in the valley.
Yeah.
It really was.
So
it's
did
a
he just
shame.
get out of it,
Yeah, he was kind of like
just-
burn out, and he was ready to retire.
retire? But
That does not.
You don't
happen.
retire in this
Yeah.
business.
No,
It doesn't
Just
happen.
it doesn't
happen.
work like that. It's
Yeah.
just it's
it's just not that easy.
it's sad to say that. I mean, a lot of people just cut and go. I understand high and dry and
Sucks
just
you
get
back
out of it.
in.
But then it's almost like
It sucks
Yeah.
you back in.
you
Just
know
when I thought I
You
was
left,
at,
you left one
Yeah.
time. It sucked you back in.
it's
Suck
like
you
a
back
daughter
in.
you have that you want her to get married, but you don't want her to get married.
What a comparison!
It's the truth. It's the truth.
good
You know,
comparison.
it is what you know.
Well, they say when you get when you get bit by the restaurant bug.
Yeah, it's the truth.
Yeah.
You know.
now, did you have other family members in other restaurants like around the valley?
No, New Jersey.
Okay, so all
Where in New
Originally, we're
Jersey?
from New Jersey.
Where?
what part?
Livingston.
Orange.
Yeah, yeah. My father, my grandfather had a restaurant in Orange, and then he ended up taking over it, and then eventually we moved to Pennsylvania.
So you went to school in New Jersey?
No, Pennsylvania.
So you're a Pennsylvanian.
Yeah.
That's what you gotta say. But I didn't grow away. I didn't grow up too far away from Livingston. I grew up in
Okay.
north, a little bit near Patterson. I grew up, but that's another story. But we're talking about you.
So growing up, you're going through this, your parents and stuff like that. What age are you that your dad's done with Newberg? Was that the last restaurant?
Yeah, in my late 20s.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So you're late.
yeah.
You're an adult, young
Yeah,
adult.
yeah.
Okay, and now were you in the restaurant helping at all?
Every single day.
Oh,
and
okay.
I like gradually worked my way up.
Oh, you
know,
did?
Yeah. You know, you start as the busser, then
Yeah.
hostess, then it was a bartender, and I always bartended. And then I started cooking. I would do lunch.
Okay.
Let him have a break.
And you got wow. So you went in on the line.
Yeah.
And you worked and learned.
Yep. But most of my learning was at home, not at the restaurant.
Really?
Yeah.
From your dad?
How
Dad
was
and my nonna.
how was that for you?
Oh, and your nonna.
Yeah.
How real quick though? How was that for you as a woman, a young girl, pretty, working with other men on a line?
I think everybody respected my dad
'Cause
so
they knew
much
that But
yeah,
it was never,
no.
never. I'm just because
Yeah.
that's you don't see that much.
Yeah.
You really don't. Maybe high end restaurants
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
see that, sous chefs and etc. But when you're talking about family restaurants and stuff like that, you don't.
But I
see
gotta
much.
say, I gotta interject. The best cooks in Italy are women cooks. In restaurants.
Okay.
But you don't. That's not common to see.
No, in small towns,
Oh, in small towns,
it's
yeah,
women
maybe.
it's women that cook for their husbands, and then they go work and they cook the same food that they cook for their husbands in their family in restaurants.
That's a nice complex way of putting that.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
I'm not making it up. It is.
Yeah, that's
You know.
right about that.
So you excel from that, right? And then you just started like posting on social media.
I kind of always was big about recipes. I always would post recipes, whatever, and I'm huge on sharing our culture, especially our traditions with food. So that
Sure.
was always just very natural. I just always did it. But then once COVID happened, I think everybody became like an Instagram
Freak.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Exploded.
content creator. I mean, everybody was making bread. Think about it.
Yep. Oh, do you look? Everyone's making
Yeah.
dough,
Yeah,
pizza,
exactly.
there's everything.
Not us. We were working.
We were breaking our ass.
So that's like when
We were fighting with people during that fucking time.
So that's kind of like where it kind of like got a little bit bigger. And Instagram's crazy. It's crazy.
Certainly is.
The Italian American, even like just the in general community of Italians is that it's food connected is insane. It's huge.
I know.
It's
Yeah,
massive.
it is.
No, it's
It really is massive.
I never thought it would be something to that
Yeah.
extreme.
The
But
people that I've connected with is insane.
yeah.
It's insane.
It's the truth. It's crazy. It's crazy what's. I
Yeah.
mean, it's just crazy what's
Some
out
of the
there.
shit that goes on.
There's some of the shit that goes on.
But look at that guy who, for example, who's that guy where he wears no shirt and he has
Oh, oh my
and he
God.
goes betch. What is a betch?
Yeah.
It's
hilarious.
It's
Yeah.
hilarious. Like
It's
something
hilarious.
simple like
Yeah.
that. Or
I think he's a cookbook out now.
yes,
Yeah.
yeah. And
His
then-
dad owns a restaurant.
Okay.
The funny thing, though, when you look at a lot of the videos, like food videos on there, you see them cooking the natural way that a person does it.
Yeah.
You get on Facebook and you do something, and you always get that one person with the comment, "Where's your gloves?
Yeah.
Where's
Oh,
your
yeah.
Where's
So
your
don't-
gloves?
I
They're
don't
in, your,
po-
they're in your mother's ass. She's using it to wipe it. Get out of here with your gloves."
I
mean, it's-
purposely don't take videos of myself cooking for that reason.
but it's
Because you don't have
stupid.
gloves on?
Well, no.
Listen,
At
but
home,
you
no.
Look at
No,
look
I'm
at all
asking.
those,
No, at
other-
home I
those
don't have
people doing
gloves
videos, though. Nobody Instagram though
nobody
is a
does.
platform.
But
that
they're always
nobody
gonna
does.
find that little fucking. They're always
So
gonna
that's
find that little thing.
that's exactly why I don't put myself on, my face on.
You just put the food on,
Correct.
which is a good thing.
Yeah. With the recipes.
You actually post the recipes too?
Yeah.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Not just
Everything.
the food. Not
So
just
you
the-
don't put your face on there at
No,
all.
I
You're just
just-
posting the recipes, showing the food.
I do reels because
And
that's like
hands
the
with
thing.
no gloves.
No hands, no hands,
Yeah.
and the full recipes.
No kidding.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So you were telling me something before we started that you were somewhere on Monday. Mm-hmm. So where were you on Monday?
A pretty cool event.
Tell us about it.
Again, Instagram opens up so many different doors.
Sure.
What's the name of the event?
There was no event name for it.
Where was it held at?
At a restaurant. There's you know the double O flour Caputo.
Yeah.
Everybody knows it.
Yeah.
That's
That's
the
what
most common.
I use 00 flour.
So now there's this company that's trying to get their
Molino.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
They're
I
trying
spoke with them.
They're trying to make their mark in the
Which is
a
it's an open market, but a hard market.
yeah. So this event was a partnership with the company that imports.
The importer.
Yeah. So
Who's the importer?
Regia.
Oh, Regia.
Regia USA.
Yeah, yeah.
They're like
Regia does. I
they're like
think.
Orlando Foods.
Yeah, they do Partana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They all,
Partana
yeah,
olive oil.
yeah. And I actually went to a Partana event as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah,
They
their
really
olive, their
push-
olive oil's good.
It was,
They push
it was
their-
a gelato and olive oil.
Yeah.
It was,
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
just-
what is it? Did you do the lemon and olive oil with the
no,
gelato?
just the regular.
Oh my God, the
your
lemon?
Wife was telling me.
Peter just posted something on his
Yeah.
Instagram.
The lemon is
Yeah.
freaking off the hook, and we had it in Atlantic City at a
Yeah.
food show. But I do a lot with Patani. I use like 3 cases a week. I mean, every dough batch I make, we finish
Yeah.
with either a quart or 32 ounces.
It's the best.
You know, and that's what finishes up the dough.
They're doing a big push in the state, and coincidentally, they also own the La Siciliana,
Yeah,
Yeah.
the orange,
the orange and the
lemonade,
lemon. Yeah,
What blood orange?
blood orange. I mean, it's the counter to San Pellegrino. It's the counter to it. In other
really?
words, they're competition.
Oh.
Yeah. So they're putting Partana putting a lot of money into the states.
Into the states, they are.
Right now is the fancy food show.
Well, that was
Well,
Sunday, Monday,
yeah.
Tuesday.
No, my cousin
Yeah,
Gus.
yeah.
Gus was there.
Gus was there
Yeah.
Sunday, right?
And I swear, all over Instagram, it's been Partana.
Yeah.
Everybody
Yeah.
been posting about that.
Yeah, it's a great
So
show.
yeah.
I've been to the fancy food show a few
Yeah, I
times.
went years ago.
Yeah.
How was it,
Yeah.
Gus? Was it good? Was it big? 2 floors.
Wow.
It's the Jacob
Wow.
Javits Center.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I saw it.
Yeah.
I saw.
They were saying that like
Tommy
the
Dorsey was
Italian.
there.
Yeah. What the fuck was he
What did
doing?
they do? Did they paint the picture?
I don't know. Tommy,
Did he go
Tommy
live?
probably smoked 6 joints and went and ate food for. That's what he does.
Well, that's what you do.
Portraits
You
of
eat
food?
and get all the goodies to go.
Anyway, get back to your thing on
They were
Monday.
it was a really cool event. Napolitan style pizza. They had a kid there. He had just won world's best pizza maker in Vegas. I don't know. Was there?
Tony Caramelli.
No, that was no.
it
This
was
was no.
Vincenzo.
No. He didn't win in Vegas. He won in Parma, Italy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
No, this kid
It was
Vincenzo.
what's his name? Not Capuano. What's his name?
Fuck.
Vito was there.
I know. It was the one that Vitangelo was at.
Yeah.
That's something this guy won.
Fuck is the guy's name? Fuck. Now you got see. This is what we did in the car for 20 minutes on Saturday.
Man,
We were thinking about. He's been thinking about a town, and all of a sudden it hit me. Jackson, New Jersey. What the fuck was the guy's name? Anyway, it's gonna come to me.
man.
But it was really cool.
Yeah.
It was at Songhi Napoli.
It's where we need
Yeah.
somebody with a
It was-
computer sitting there. Google this, man.
Yeah. I guess Juice is looking for it. But
Just-
continue.
It was just it was cool to
So you
see
get invited?
through Instagram.
Wow.
Who invited
Yeah.
you?
Just connections.
So
met-
did you guys all go together, or you just met up there?
met up there?
That was
Found your way
nice.
there?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was
is
nice.
Yeah.
So it's influencers, it's content creators,
Yeah.
it's everyone there that's in the dealing with food.
I'm not gonna lie though, I felt like I was in Italy. Nobody was speaking English. The food
Really?
was, the pizza
Yeah,
was
that's-
unreal. Like
That's what it's
I
all
literally I felt like I was in Naples. The ambiance of the place,
Which
it
is the
was
best
just-
city in
it-
Italy.
Well, I don't know about that, but but it was a really really cool.
Yeah. Lou and Jerry were there.
Oh, were you?
Yeah.
Nice. That's pretty cool though.
Yeah.
To get there.
I knew 2, 3, 4 other more people that were there, but.
And now
it's
that's
a- it's
just
a
you
great
try
event.
food, you're trying food, you're
Well, it's a place that where if I'm selling this and I'm from Italy, I'm just using Italy. You have Middle East, you have Greece, you have, and you want to push this olive oil. I'm just saying this is the olive oil. You're looking for distribution.
Correct.
You know, they can be distributed. They can be, you're trying to get this in their doors. So you're sampling. I remember I was there one year and there was a guy from Italy. He had orange juice. And it was, what's the orange, what's it called when it's not concentrated, but what's the word I'm looking for?
pulp.
No, when it's done. when it's refined. What the?
Oh,
What is it?
it is concentrate. No.
Huh? Pasteurized. And the guy,
thanks for the audience.
he, you know what he told me? He's like, you know how I got this here? I was like, no, how? He said I had a separate suitcase,
No way.
which I foamed the inside of, and I put the orange juice inside, and I put very, very, very little dry ice. He goes, the orange juice, it tasted like you were eating a fucking orange off the tree.
It's wild.
But the thing is, he goes, I made a mistake coming here. And I said, why? He goes, because I have to ship this in a refrigerated container, which is going to cost more. But people were going nuts over this. And I don't know if he found the right distribution or found the right distributor. I don't know if he did. I hope he did because he was a very nice guy and fantastic product. There was a lot. I was eating balsamic glazed fucking 35, 40 years. He was this one guy's putting on, he was putting it on gelato. He was putting it on Parmigiano
good
Reggiano.
on oranges.
Yeah.
It's actually
he was
really
doing.
good on
He was
oranges.
putting it actually on watermelon,
Wow.
which was excellent.
Yeah, but
Excellent.
how many years ago was that?
Oh, I'm talking about 7, 8 years ago.
Okay, so 7, 8 years ago,
Yeah.
did you see anyone like her there?
No, because
it wasn't.
what happened was
Look
COVID happened.
Yeah, but then I'm saying, look what has happened now. So these distributors and those guys have thought, let's invite a group of these
Yeah,
influencers.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
They'll use our product, get
Correct.
those
Exactly.
thousands of views. You'll put that product on your view or your recipe or whatever, and show it. And now it's a way to get out there. Look at the development and thought process in business
Yeah.
now. It's
Correct.
all changed.
It's all changed.
So I get a lot of products sent to me, and all they want you to do, they send you a message. Hey, can we send you this? Use it in a recipe. Tag us, post us, share it, and look.
And
Yeah.
there you
Wow.
go.
There you go.
Now,
you
have
go.
you ever gotten to a point where someone said, "I'll give you a kickback"? Any of that stuff?
No,
Not yet?
I had this is it's so like
It's so new,
so new like
that you're still getting
Yeah.
it. But I mean, what do you have? Almost 4,000 followers,
Yeah.
so it's pretty
and
legit.
climbing, right?
And literally, I do nothing. In reality,
It just happens.
I do nothing.
Yeah.
You just cook for yourself.
That's base. And you said there's a lot of like old school things you don't see because that's how
Pasta
I eat.
pizzelle, right?
Yeah.
You
That's-
had
pasta
that.
pizzelle.
Because that's how
Fucking delicious.
I love pasta.
that's because of
pizzelle.
how
Oh my
that's how I
God.
eat. I
What
wrote
do the Hungarians know and the Jews? They don't know. We know. But it is what it is. But they'll
Pasta
eat it.
pizzelle
Yeah.
is-
You know.
Oh my God.
I wrote an article for it was like a travel magazine, and the recipe that I chose to feature was pasta patate. Nobody eats
So
that.
simple.
That's so good.
Yeah.
You know what it is?
So
What is it?
I eat it.
Well, tell me what it is.
It's pasta with the potatoes.
Yeah.
So the only difference is for us, we add fennel, like the fennel, the tops, but it's one specific fennel that we grow wild. It doesn't the plant.
I know what you're talking
The plant
about.
just grows
Yeah.
the
I know what you're talking
fronds, not the actual.
We don't use
bulb.
we don't use that in where I'm from. I'm from Salerno,
Well,
the
okay,
upper
so
side.
yeah.
we don't use that. So I get what you're
Yeah.
saying.
But everything about my cooking is
Are you making the
Old school.
pasta homemade?
so I do.
You
I don't
do?
do it all the time though.
But what
Yeah.
would be your choice of pasta?
if I'm going to make pasta,
Like, or going to get, excuse me, like if you had to get pasta, like in a brand, is there a certain brand that you like?
You could say it.
no,
No?
no,
You just, it's
What is your favorite cut of pasta?
rigatoni.
Is it?
mine too. So that's fine. Well, I like the
Rigatoni.
pocket, the one
Paccheri.
with-
Oh, paccheri.
paccheri.
Oh,
Bakari's
That was
favorite.
Ooh, I just got one. I don't know the brand.
Divella?
I have some at home.
Is it
I'll drop it
Divella?
off. No, I've never heard of it before. There's this market by my parent. Like my parents live in Lehigh Township. There's a market up there.
Lehigh Township.
Yeah. There's a what the hell is it called? I can't even remember what it's called.
Where the fuck is Lehigh Township?
Walnutport.
There's an Italian market there?
No,
Oh.
it's not. It's just a random market. It's like a TJ Maxx. They get pallets of random stuff, and all the time it's always Italian stuff.
Really?
And when we see the good things, we
Yeah, you go.
buy it all
Back
up. And this pasta is phenomenal. I'll drop some off at the restaurant.
Oh. No, all right, it's just yeah, so that is one of my favorite pastas,
Yeah.
the paccheri.
It's so meaty. It's like,
what would be your favorite dish?
ooh, that's hard.
It's hard to
That's
choose.
hard. I
Something your go-to. Like you go to a restaurant and you look at a menu. You know, for example, like my wife, she goes to, when we go to the restaurants, if there's a bolognese sauce, I know already put the menu away. She's getting the bolognese sauce,
Which
you
is
know?
a good
So-
pick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But
It's a
I
great
just
pick.
that's
I
something.
have to be honest. I don't go to Italian restaurants.
Why?
Well,
I really don't.
because you can cook it at home.
Exactly.
So-
But if I see
But
a
you're criticizing it though.
but no, I'm not. I just choose. If I'm gonna go out to eat, I want sushi. I want Mexican.
Why-
I eat
what's wrong with Italian
all-
restaurants?
Because I eat it all the time.
But you don't eat specific dishes of Italian.
Okay, you got me there.
I know I got you there. I win. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Have
Like,
you ever-
I don't expect
Honestly-
you to go there and get spaghetti and meatballs at Bruno, right? I'm just using Bruno as an example. You're going to go to like, let's
You
say,
want to go to somewhere that's going to be exotic. You know,
yeah.
that's
La
gonna-
Serena. You're going to go to NY. You're going to go to Manhattan,
Well,
La Serena, and you're going to
Yeah.
have.
well, that's. Yeah.
I mean, I've gone Il Molino.
Yeah,
I enjoy
that-
going to Il Molino. There's always the menu always has something. You know,
To be honest, I usually always
Different.
get specials or I find something that's different.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll go to somewhere where if sea urchins is on the menu, and that's I'm big sea urchins. Like
Yeah.
I've gone with him to places, and he right away I sit down. He goes, "I know what you're going to get." I was like, "What do you mean you know what I'm going to get?" It was
So
like,
we had the donkey with us one day, right? We're in Brooklyn, right? Not him.
Oh, you're
Oliver.
pointing. I'm like, what?
No, because usually sits over here. So we're at where the fuck were we at?
Joe's on Avenue U.
So potato croquettes come out. He goes, "What is that? Mozzarella sticks?" I wanted to kick them on Avenue U. I wanted to kick them. What? These things look like mozzarella sticks to you? They're potato croquettes. But
Hey, you know, I got to say this. Like, this
but
is
if
a
you don't
guy
teach,
that he eats at some great restaurants because of his profession, you know, so they take him away. About 6 months ago, I said to him, I said, pick up some Bonzino. So he picked it up over at the seafood guy. He comes in. Oh, Oliver shows us. Oh, you're here? We have 6 of them. We're going to make you a nice fish. So I'm in the back. I put it together. I make the
no,
fish.
you put it nice together.
Lay it out. And then when I open it up, Oliver goes, oh, it has a head on it. I was like, yeah, it's Bonzino. I says, what are you talking about? He goes, I've never eaten a fish with a head.
Oh, wow.
I says, so the first time you're eating all the fancy restaurants you eat in, and the first fish with a head on is at Biagio Pizzeria? He goes, yeah. I says, you're fucking nuts. He says, but it was good. That was good fish.
So go ahead.
God, I wanted to ask, what is your biggest with Instagram and you're doing the reels and all
Yeah.
this stuff? When you get involved in this and you're growing, what's your goal?
I don't know. To be honest, I
Are you
don't know.
just gonna take it by ear
Yeah.
and see where it goes?
Yeah. Like I said,
You're enjoying it.
I always posted, but then once COVID, like, you know, I started doing it more. And I think once I started to like get packages, I was like, shit. And I see
This is cool.
like this is really cool. And I see like the other, you know, perks that I see all these people getting. Like, you know, because everybody posts about it. I'm like, wow. Like people really, it's a living.
It's a reckon, yeah.
It really,
it's
it is a
amazing.
living. People, there's a few people that I know that it's a living for them.
Sure.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I
Absolutely
mean,
crazy.
they spend 3 to 5 hours a day
Yeah, yeah.
doing
Yeah.
this, and that's their job.
If not
You
more.
know,
Yeah.
if not more.
Yeah.
But, you know, that's what they're doing.
Yeah.
Some of the, you know, I'm curious though. Some of the people you know, because when you say it's a
Yeah.
living, what kind of living? What kind of money? What kind of money
don't know.
have you
I
not
don't know.
asked?
No.
I have. I mean, there's
I
guys
believe
making
Instagram. They pay.
Yeah,
TikTok,
there's guys.
TikTok pays.
There's guys probably
yeah.
making 6 figures
Yeah.
doing this
Yeah.
because what
200,000,
happens is,
300,000.
Yeah.
like
Jagger
for
Rolls.
example, if she hits 10,000 followers.
Yeah.
Once you get to 10,000 followers, and then maybe she gets a, hey, I want to make a book. I want a recipe book. Tara Ballan's, whatever you want to
So
call
that's
it. an
always been,
example.
like, my-
Now you got a recipe
Yeah.
book. Now every time someone clicks her video, there's a link for her
Yep.
restaurant book or a recipe book, excuse me. And then they go and click that and they go buy it.
Right.
Yeah.
Say it's $35, but it only costs $5 to make.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever, you know what I mean? So they're making that. They have, you know, and then again, sponsorships are their
Yeah.
biggest thing. Because for example, I just saw the other day, there's the guy, that Betch guy who says
Yeah.
Betch.
Yeah.
There's the other guy from Italy who does cooking on his porch of his
Yeah,
apartment.
oh my God, he's amazing.
Amazing.
Amazing. Oh my
Amazing.
God.
The guy with the
amazing.
glasses.
Yeah. No,
no.
that's the other guy. So then the
No,
old guy.
he literally cooks on the
No, this-
on the
yeah,
buffalo.
yeah, oh, yeah,
yeah.
And people, they walk by and they yell.
Yeah,
up
what
to
do you
him,
want?
What do you want?
And then he makes it
Yeah.
and brings it down.
I know
And
you
then
And he's literally on a makeshift little stove
Electric stovetop. It's electric stovetop.
Yeah.
And then there's
imagine that.
there's the old guy
Yeah.
with the glasses,
Yeah.
the white hair.
Yeah, the white
and
hair.
then there's the guy with the tattoo. He's an older Italian guy. He makes it in his backyard. I forget his name. I was just looking at the video today. And then there's the guy that I follow a lot. I forget his fucking name, but with all the tattoos. And he tells you how to use all his garden stuff. Like he's a big gardener, and then he'll take the top of stuff and he'll like
cool.
like a top of a carrot people throw away. He'll tell you what you need to this is what you could use for. And then they all came together and made a video with just aprons on, no shirts on, to talk by the bed. And then they made a dish, and they're all talking Italian. The Betch guy's drinking olive oil like
As
this.
usually does.
I think I did see that actually.
So when you see that, shit, I'm sitting there.
And look at these
I'm
are
like,
just
wow,
all, but
that's
these are
pretty
all
cool.
random guys doing their own thing. And look at how social media
That's what I'm
brings
saying.
everybody
Yeah,
together. Like it's
and it just
wild.
brings it. And
It's
they're all
wild.
those guys got to be making money.
Oh, they have to be.
100%.
100% off something because they all got followers and they all got that video probably hit over 100,000 views and
Maybe more.
maybe more.
Yeah.
You know,
But
And then too, like everybody with Instagram, everybody's involved with TikTok too. So I don't know how that works. I'm sure TikTok is the same way.
yeah. No,
I
well,
don't know.
TikTok's it's
No, I don't know.
no, it probably is. I just
Yeah.
it's so
I don't do TikTok. I don't know.
It's so much. There's so much to do. You got to
Yeah.
go here, got to go
Right.
there. Well, Tara, we thank you for being on.
Thank you.
We love the food that you brought us. We want to say one last thing that you would say to, an influencer or someone trying to do what you're doing. Any advice for them or a word of advice that you would give them?
Just passion. Whatever your passion is, just do it.
Just keep going.
Yeah, just keep going.
Well, you know what? Cheers to you.
Thank you. Salute.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys.
what am I going to cheer with?
Well,
Here, I got
the
this.
tequila. Yeah, here we go. We'll pour some tequila. So again, tell us your Instagram tag so everyone can follow you. That
Tara Basta Ballan.
okay? Got it.
Anybody else, bro?
Do you cook real quick before you end? Do you cook Syrian food?
I do.
Oh, you do cook
Yeah,
Syrian
I
food.
do. So
You learned a little bit.
I learned a lot of it.
A lot of it.
It's funny because everyone, I post as passionate as I am about the Italian culture now. The Arab culture has become part of
you. Yep.
So a lot of my friends, followers, they're like, why don't you post any like Lebanese or Syrian dishes? So I just recently started.
Oh, did you?
Because I do cook it. I just don't post it.
Watch what you say. There's a lot of Syrians in here.
Well, listen.
And they're all
I used-
listening.
I got to say, when I lived in Whitehall, I'd walk up the street, go to Samaya,
Yeah,
and she would
yeah.
give me some. She
you
would
go.
make me a gyro.
My in-laws own Sumayan Sons Bakery.
Yeah, so she does know she comes from a good family
Yeah.
that's very well known
Well,
in the valley.
salute to you. Thank you for
Thank
being
you,
on.
thank you,
Cheers.
guys. Thank
Thank you.
you.
Thank you for the food too.
Thank you.
All right, guys, PizzaFellas podcast. What episode are we? I didn't even say that.
44.
No, 44.
45.
Episode 44, PizzaFellas podcast. We'll be back for another segment, which the guys, we're going to talk about the festival they were at, New Jersey
And we're
Pizza
talking about
Festival.
some POS systems and some credit card processing and all that stuff.
And all that
Yeah.
stuff. And we'll come back for a quick segment after that, and we'll be back. Thanks, guys.
See?
Did a great job.
Did a good job.
Hey guys, back episode 44, PizzaFellas podcast. Remember, go on Spotify, YouTube, follow, subscribe. This episode 44, we are sponsored by Miller High Life, the champagne of beers. Go out, get yourself a case. Great beer to have by the pool, drinking, suntanning. If you're cutting the grass, put it on a lawnmower. It's a
it.
great drink to have. Thank you, Miller High Life,
it.
champagne of beers. Again, little history for those. The reason they call it the champagne of beers is because they named it that so it would be more attractive for women to drink beer back in the day when they started it, which is great. But again, it's a delicious beer. Thank you, Miller High Life, for the sponsorship. Let's quick go in. We'll finish up. We usually finish up with our sponsors. Let's just go right now. Thank you to our sponsors for this episode 44. Go ahead.
All of them you want me to go through?
Real quick. Just real quick.
So Jeff Adams, Remax Realty, 610-972-5323. Thank you, Mr. Jeff. Buying houses, selling houses, Pennsylvania and New Jersey. Enter.net, our good man Juice over here. Website design, social media, nationwide, Lehigh Valley-wide, worldwide. Boom. There you go.
International.
That's worldwide, Bruno. Franco's Pizza, Rosa and Filippo Belia, Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, right there across the street from the federal courthouse. Steve Seiler Insurance, 570-446-8023. He's right there to the right of me. You guys can't see him, but I do. Master Supply, Kevin Barb Master. Thank you again for the sponsorship. TNY Construction, our good man Tony Nasser. And what do I always say?
No
job too big, no job too small for Mr. Tony Nasser over there. Banco Beverage, Jim Glassick, Tony Gallo, and Joe Marino. Thank you again for your sponsorship. Pabst Beer, Miller High Life, Jack Daniels, Calypso, Zoa, Joe's Teas. That's all us. Get with Banco. Call them. Tell them about the PizzaFellas podcast. Not rebate, but they give you that discount.
Special pricing.
Correcto. The restaurant store, our good man Nick over there. The United States Pizza Team. Thank you again.
Elaborate real quick for our guests and followers on that.
So we are the United States Pizza Team official broadcasters. So moving forward in the future, I'll get more and more into that. But we are going to Los Angeles on I think it's August.
Is it Los Angeles or Orlando?
No, Los Angeles. Then we go to Orlando. Then we go to New York, and then hopefully we go to Italy. So,
there we go.
And Georgette's not coming. And
well,
you're looking at me.
If we go to Italy, sorry, she's gonna have to work because
absolutely.
I'm going too.
Baby or no baby coming, he's going. Thank you to Tara again for being on the show. Good stuff there.
Also, shout out to Freedom Funnel, guys. You guys see this on all our episodes at Freedom Funnel on Instagram. This is the best funneling tool you could ever have.
100%.
If you want to get fucked up fast, get a funnel.
And get a Freedom Funnel. And they have this one, and they also, real quick, we will do that, but they also have the Trump one. So it looks like
right,
Trump. They got the little Trump toupee on top. So hopefully support that.
Don't buy the Biden one
Give me
because
that
it breaks at some time while you're drinking it.
The Hive Honey?
It
The Hive
blows
Honey.
open.
And here's another thing, too. Guys, Joe and I and little Georgette over there that's sitting to my left of me, we were in New Jersey. It was 377 degrees out. We're at a horse track. People are half naked because, I don't even know. It was that type of day.
Fucking clothing.
But we met Matt at Hive Honey. This stuff is absolutely awesome. Throw it on your pizza. Throw it on your ice cream. Throw it on your shoe. Throw it on anything you want. This stuff is great.
Throw it on
amazing. Amazing stuff.
That's actually a good.
Shout out to
Throw it on your wife.
There you go.
Throw it on your wife.
Shout out to Matt
Never
again
will
at Hive Honey. This stuff is great. Honest to God, it is. Hive Honey. There you go.
Yeah, it's a little
Nice
bit
guy.
different.
Nice guy.
So let's get into it. So what was the Pizza Fest that you guys went to?
So, it's always a little adventure when Joe and I have to go out, and the little one
It
follows
was
us
called
as well.
Jersey. It was called Jersey Eats.
New Jersey Eats.
New Jersey Eats. Yeah.
New
It was at
Jersey
Monmouth Race Park.
The the racetrack actually in Oceanport, Mammoth County, Oceanport, New Jersey. So we leave here about 11ish. It's a 2-hour ride from here.
Which kind of shocked us at first when we put it in. We were like, holy shit, it's 2 hours.
Yeah, but it was a good ride.
It was.
A good ride until we had to stop because somebody had to go to the bathroom.
I don't know why.
So we stopped.
Why me?
Bathroom time. We all got outstretched. Then everybody.
How to stretch, though? You can't tell me. It was
Then
a
I
good
don't
stretch.
see nobody nowhere because he's eating pretzels. We're going to a pizza fest. He's eating pretzels. This one's buying potato chips. What the fuck is going on here? Yeah, you were doing something. I don't know.
We had to make a little stop.
So we finally got there, Sal. Fucking place is packed.
Packed.
You couldn't find parking. So we had to go to another entrance besides the main one. So we asking the security guard, which entrance? Oh, that one right there. Well, guess what, buddy? It wasn't that one over there. It was the other side.
Football field down with sweat.
So we had to walk. Finally, I found this girl. She was an influencer, too. She's like, yeah, follow us. Follow me. We followed her. He got us in. Gave us the bracelets and all that stuff,
Yeah.
But,
and it was all tents.
Sal, I don't know how. shout out to everybody that was there.
Oh.
Amano Pizza, The Sauce, Brooklyn Square Peter, Nino's Cola Oven.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody that was there. Man at Hive Honey. I mean, everybody. I mean, shout out. They were drenched.
And now everyone brought their own
Like-
ovens.
Yeah.
No, the ovens were there.
So they were selling slices. So because we had the special bands, we got the slices for free. But people went there. You paid to go in, and then they were selling slices anywhere. Some guys were selling them for $10, and the lines were
The pizza was $30.
A whole pie. Oh, you could buy a whole pie or no?
Yeah, $30, $35.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
But some of them were the Neapolitan salads like this.
Yeah.
They're selling them for $30.
God bless him. Yeah.
What did the guy who did coal fire? What did he do? Did he have a coal fire oven?
He had a. I'm assuming he had a.
California. He was talking about
Yeah.
the wood and
Yeah.
how at first they had a hard time getting it up, but then he pulled it off. I even said to him, I said, "You're one of the guys here that pulled
Yeah.
it off." There was a couple that it was difficult. They just didn't have the capacity or whatever you want to say, but. Like Brooklyn Squares, Peter, he pulled it off big time.
I love that guy.
Oh, yeah.
Honest to God, he's
the best.
He's the best, bro.
He's the best.
Well, we
Peter's the
saw
best.
Al Santillo was there, and shout out to him because he was sick for about like 30, 35 days, from what I understand. I mean, he went septic in the hospital, so he's recovering right now.
He was
so-
actually in front of us in line.
Yeah.
And he looks over. He's like, "You fucking two guys."
Oh, really?
Your dad's like, "You don't have your work boots on."
because he's always one of those, like those shit kickers and stuff.
So him. Then we spoke. Then we saw Steve, the Pizza Hulk. He came up to us with his wife. That was a good time.
Did
too.
he have some crazy
Yeah.
shoes on?
He's always got something on. I mean,
Well, we
I
got-
think he did,
they
but
were coming back from
but he was
vacation.
actually leaving because he was
was
there
going-
for a few hours before us. But Sal, it
Then
was
we got
just
into
so hot.
Wait, with him and his wife, we got into the fact of what.
Yeah, and we're
they
gonna
went to
blast
dinner.
you, Steve, because your wife said it, not us.
She's eating steak and lobster.
And he's eating fucking chicken fingers.
Unbelievable.
So that's when your mother steps in and goes, "You're the guy who was eating chicken fingers and hot dogs at my house."
So shout out to him. He was there. I can't even remember who else. Shout out to the Amano boys.
Yeah, I was
They're
gonna
gonna
say
they're gonna
Amanos.
be on. We're gonna get them on. Shout out to them.
Yeah, but there was a one moment then we were in the middle and like we were just being stopped.
Yeah.
And like people were just taking pictures and
Yeah.
stuff. And
It was crazy.
We had a hard
Yeah, you were
time
saying
getting
that.
from one point of the place to get back to the honey guy because that's where we were trying to go. And it was just like, you're sweating out there and taking and people like this, you grab and you take pictures. I'm thinking to myself, oh my God.
We had more people taking pictures of the back. Juice, show the back of that shirt. The
Oh yeah,
shirt
sure.
that you have on.
They were taking pictures of the back of the shirt.
Right there. So they were taking
Yeah.
pictures, stopping us
There you
there.
go.
Take a picture with my daughter. Take a picture with my cat. Take a picture with my cow. All right, let's take a picture.
And you're
Let's take a
hot,
picture.
like you're sweating. Man. It's very
Sal, it's like a
complimenting.
shower was coming down.
But like I'm standing there
Shout.
next to this guy and his girl, I guess his girlfriend and stuff, and I'm like this. He's on the side. I'm like this.
It was brutal.
I'm smiling.
I was actually
in pain.
sticking against the guy. I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But so, we got out of there. Shout out to all of them. Honest to God. New Jersey.
'cause they were there
Shout out
6
to New
hours.
Jersey Eats because she got us in there.
And she was a nice person.
Kristen,
to meet.
yeah. Very, very nice girl. She spoke to us a little bit. We're going to be back there next year, so look out for us there. We're also going to be at the One Bite Fest September 14th at Randall Island. We're going to be there as well. I got to see if we're going to do it with the U.S. Pizza team or we're going to do it for the PizzaFellas, but we're going to be doing something there. We're going to be at the Lehigh Valley first ever Pizza Fest. That is September 14th? No, September 14th is the
29th.
29th.
29.
So that's going to be at the Steel Stacks. This is the first ever Pizza Fest here in
Lehigh Valley.
Lehigh Valley. So that's going to be a nice
And they're nice
tournament.
guys to talk to. They really are.
What else is going to be going on?
We also have the food festival coming up for the Steel Stacks, right?
That's the one, sir.
Oh, that is that one.
That is the one, yeah.
Yeah. All right. We have that.
There's something else going on. I can't remember what it is, but all that stuff is going on.
But it was a good day overall.
A great
Yeah,
day.
it was a good day.
Great day.
It was amazing to drive that far away and to see so many people recognize, what we've done now in what was 43 episodes at that time. I kind of sat back. I looked at it. I was like, wow, this is crazy. This is really nuts. It really was impressive.
So also I want to give a shout out to the 50 best pizzerias in America. They just did that with Tony
Germinani.
Germinani was there, but They did that in the city as well. A lot of New York pizzerias.
I think he got top pizza too in San Francisco.
Yeah,
He got that
actually,
award.
Pizzeria Bedda in Philadelphia got number 3 in the United States.
Frank Bedia, yeah, he was.
Shout out to them.
He got a good place there.
Fantastic. Shout out. Great for you. Good for you. Raza, I think he got top 10 or top 12. So
Wow.
he's on there as well. There's a lot of nice pizzerias here. I mean, the one that I could think of that's closest to us is Pizza Bedda. Haddon Township, Rico's coal fire oven, he got it as well.
See, that's a
But
good
you know,
list,
though,
though.
Bedia, he's been blowing it up for about I would say 9 years ago or 10 years ago. I saw him. He was rated like top in the country or was one of the top in the world at one point.
Who's
You know?
this?
Bedia.
Oh, Tony's Pizza Napolitana. Yeah, he got number 2. Una Pizza Napolitana in New York got number 1.
Yeah, but you said Tony Gibbiani was a part of this, right?
Was there? I mean, they gave him the
But
award.
they gave him an award, but who's...
Who did this? Who put this together?
Because
That's a good question.
That's a
you
good
know
question.
what? The reason I ask is
Yeah.
because you see the one that came out in the Valley, right? I love those because
But that's a newspaper that did that,
That's
right?
what I'm saying. It's a poll. It's a small poll. It's a small poll of people that are just going to vote. They only know a certain. It's not
They hit the same
legit.
place. Yeah.
Yes,
No, it's legit.
it's legit in the sense of
regional
yes,
wise, per
but
se.
I always look at it the smaller ones.
And we're not
smaller
knocking
polls.
you.
No,
It's a great accomplishment.
Yes.
Shout out to Nori. He got number 4, Villa Grande.
Oh yeah.
Shout
I'm
out to
not-
you, Nori.
I'm not saying that. I always like to say who's the one voting. Where's the polls
Oh,
coming
where's
from?
you're saying where these
Where,
votes coming?
Who's coming in?
Jeff, who was this? Oliver sent that. Jeff Rush made that comment.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
made that
who said that?
Because what he's going after right now, I mean, he's going after something drawing in votes for him at that, and that's a much larger scale of voters.
Oh, 100%.
You know,
100%.
I mean, these are.
I understand what
these-
you're getting at. I mean,
yeah, these are power rankings.
No, and I agree. It's just in my sense, like top 100 when we were at top, it was always based off numbers, certain things. There's a basis. This, to me, when you have a local Lehigh Valley shops and you say, this guy's this guy's that, I give them all the credit in the world. What I'm just saying is, what's it based off, other than opinion?
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Other than opinion,
Yeah.
it's not based off anything other than that.
No,
because
right.
you're voting. It's just same thing with the polls
I'm always,
and
my
everything.
dad and me, we were always a believer in the numbers don't bullshit. So if you got the numbers, that's where it's at, baby.
That's
you
true.
You could do anything you want, but whatever you're paying on those sales tax or the tax returns, that's what you're doing. You know, so if you can stand in that aisle. And that,
Yeah.
they used to do that prior to COVID.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
and then they both PMQ, I think, and both Pizza Today stopped. For what reason is beyond me.
Yeah.
Because that's what talks, you know, and that goes back 40 some years ago. That's how you do it. So what else we got? What do we want to talk about?
I don't really. Should I get into POS system because I know you guys are having a.
I mean, I'm more than happy to talk about it. You know, I just think that comparison to
You had Toast, right?
we've had Toast, we've
And
had
now you're going to
RMS, I mean,
PMQ?
I'm going to PMQ. Yeah.
You
PDQ,
are in PNQ.
PDQ.
PDQ. Sorry.
PDQ. I mean, and simply, you know, I think what happens when you go into these POS systems and they're coming into the environment of a restaurant or a pizzeria, what they're not understanding is the actual environment, the volume.
How it works.
How it works. And, you know, when you sit down and you make bullet points with them, you say, well, we need 1 through 27 things done. And then they bring in the system thinking, hey, this operator, we know what we have to do, which that's what occurred here. You know, what occurred was the ball was dropped because in putting the system together, it isn't putting a menu in. It's simpler things, maybe just as like, you know, what's the name of your job classes, you know, or, you know, how is this system operating? Are you having to take we were used to taking phone number, name, address from the beginning,
Right.
having an order number, and the system is kind of reverse fold in that way where you're finishing that. You know, how you can get into orders, how easy you can get into it in an environment we have. And I mean, they kind of,
You know, the biggest issue I think with all these systems, when it comes to Toast, PDQ, Slice, restaurant manager, that new one, Z, whatever the hell you have.
Prevention, Hunger Rush, all
Prevention,
that.
Hunger Rush, whatever you have. They don't have a guy
That worked
like
in a restaurant.
you, like him, like me, or like you, that can be a position in the. They should have a position that pays $200,000 to $250,000 a year. And honestly, and are you an ex pizza shop owner?
Right.
If you are, that's not a bachelor's degree, not a high school GED. This is your qualifications.
Right.
Have you owned a pizza shop or ran a pizza shop for more than 10 years? If so, we need you on this position to tell us what this pizza shop needs and how it works in it. Because the guys they send to train your employees never were in their feet.
They're only book smart.
They're never in their shoes.
They're not understanding. Like in our case, when they showed up that day, we have 60 feet of holding racks. So once your food's made or we're going out, it's on hot racks. Consumers, smart consumers that come in our shop, they'll come up to me and say, I can't believe how your operation runs. Because they're seeing how smooth and sleek it runs. So we're coming in, we're going around.
After this.
You got all this. All of a sudden, I was there 6:45 on Tuesday. So I got in, I got sauce done, I got the dough done, because I knew it was going to be hell. But these guys didn't realize we open at 10. But we're already open. Catering's going. We got orders coming in. We got timed orders going. You got pizzas got to go out. You got sandwiches, hot entrees, catering, big trays of this. And they were looking like, what's going on here? Like this. I said, this is what fucking happens. I mean, before you knew it, you had $4,800 out the door. We were not at 11:45. They couldn't keep up because they were being pulled from here to there, and they sent 2 fucking guys. And the system's not showing up. Like, we can't get this. We can't do it. We're being halted here. Jumping around, and that goes to they're sitting in an office, doing this on their ass, but they don't know the calluses on our feet. I don't have ass calluses. I have feet calluses. I have hand calluses, and they're looking at you now. They're like, "Oh shit, did we fuck this up?"
And the worst part too about all these companies, and it happened with Toast, and it happened with this company, and it happens with every company. The salesman did their job. They sold the fucking product. Now, when you call the salesman and say, this isn't set up right, they look at, oh, well, it's going to be okay. Well, it's not okay.
It's not
It should have
okay.
been done like X, Y, and Z.
That was your job.
I'm losing sales while we're doing
Yes,
Oh,
100%.
so
we're losing online sales
Our
right now
online
like crazy.
is shut down. We can't, that's going to be screwed up for about another 5 or 6 days. We had to shut up. We had AI answering the phone. That was a whole mess. I just canceled the whole thing because I couldn't get it shut down. I had to call Service Electric. I called the commercial, and you're waiting everything. So I called the just like the normal housing one, and I got on the phone with a lady. I said, "Listen, I'm Joe Ruffino from Biagio." I said, "I don't know if you know." She goes, "Yeah." I said, "We're having this problem. I need you to get me to a tech as soon as I can because I got to shut the phones off. I got to get them operating to us." So now what you got to understand is we got a new system. We don't have the control of the internet to move some orders there. And the phones are ringing off the hook, and everybody's, stay calm. I kept saying, stay calm. You got to think it through. Think it through. And simple things like, I don't even know how to say it. Like, how should I do this? Push this button here. Because I'd worked on the system, and my son's pretty good with things. But some of the team members, they get a little frazzled, and that was chaos, getting that. But then you're losing those orders. And then you're getting the phone calls coming in like, I just got a kickback. I didn't get my order. What happened? Well, they said that I can't get the order through. Okay, well, we'll take your order. You're not charged. So now you have to do that explanation. It's been a tough couple of days.
Oh, it is time consuming. I mean, I left tonight, and out of nowhere, they're still working. So I'm leaving the lights on.
They were still there?
Oh, yeah. They were still there, and then the fucking hood guys show up.
Oh,
I wasn't even called that they were. So I'm like,
no, they sent an email to be honest.
Oh, I didn't even look. So
I thought you would see it. So.
But then I'm like, oh, Jose, you're here too? So then I had to go back in, take all the shit off the ovens, fucking get everything set up for them, and they're still there.
I mean, you're talking that's 50 feet of hood.
Yeah.
And then you got to move everything, And
I'm like, okay. So I left, and the whole restaurant's still on because they're working in the dining room.
I'll tell you what, whoever's watching this, the next time you got something bad to say about a mom and pop, you know what? Like I always say, I got $5,000 cash waiting for you. If you could stand in my shoes or his shoes any day, from the start to the end, and you got to stay. So when I run you over, when I turn too quick at 58, like I do, you fall to the ground, get your fucking ass back up, and let's see if you can keep it going again. These people don't realize.
We had a guy today call, okay? for a job.
On the phone.
On the phone for a delivery job.
Wait, wasn't that a service, Indeed or something?
I don't know.
There was some service calling for him or something.
So,
this is
telling
fucking
my
nuts.
wife and this girl Rebecca, this poor girl Rebecca. She's a great worker. I love her. Love having her as a team member. But this poor girl. He's telling them on the phone. He's the best bicycle delivery driver
in the
ever
world.
in the world.
He has records in this. So they're trying to transit. I was like, get off the phone. Tell him I'm not
They're
fucking
trying to
interested.
say,
Where's he going to deliver to?
give him a
Applebee's?
job. Even though he doesn't have a car, give him a delivery
What's the
job because he's
miles?
the best
What do you mean he
bicyclist.
doesn't have a
This
car?
is in New York.
I'm not in New York. I'm in South
This is in
Whitehall.
New York.
He said he's a
Hey,
world
what do you
record
lose your mind?
bicycle, like you pedal.
Stop,
Not a
stop.
I swear to
New
God.
York and
Listen,
Philly.
I'll give you one better. Like you saw me today, Bruno. You said to me, Joe, you know, I'm exhausted. Yesterday, we're going through this. I think it was yesterday or no Monday. Monday is when it started. It was Monday when it started. So these machines are here. We're having this go on. I'm dealing with the machines. All of a sudden, comes through the door a man with a beard, hair like the most oily hair I've ever seen, a summer dress, hair over here coming out, a set over here. I was like, what the hell is this? I was fucking speechless. I was like, I can't fucking believe what's in here. Was this a fucking human being? It was.
No,
fucking,
I can't.
I was in the other. I was like,
you
on
have to
top
go
of the
back.
computers.
No, even if I'm there and that happens, like if I see a person with a mask or if I see a trans come in, I stay away. Like
I was
because I
stuck.
care. It's just I don't want to even be in this vicinity because I don't want to. I don't want me to like I just gotta.
I'll
stay
say
back.
something
Listen,
by accident.
Yeah, I
The
let my
guys-
servers
the
handle
whole
that.
the whole line. John on pizza. We all were like this. We're like,
I walk away.
we were in shock. If you were in this situation right now, I don't know how the counter girl, she did what she did. And afterwards I asked her, are you okay? She
It's getting crazy, and we're by Target, so
it's
we get the
nuts.
whole fucking flow.
All of them.
All of them.
Then,
I'll
two
come
on
in.
Monday, we get a table of like 18 come in, okay? I'm in the back. They were ordering slices, this, and I see this like the table ordered slices and stuff. But all of a sudden, my wife comes back and says, a couple of those people brought their own food in. I was like, what? So now I walk out front and I'm trying to look. And there's not a person that really speaks fluent English except actually the one guy spoke some. So I went up to the table and I said, listen to me. This is the first time and it's the last time. I sell food here. I don't give seats out for you to eat somebody else's food.
True.
Don't ever come back in my restaurant,
I'm
anybody
like
in this table, and bring food. Do you understand? So they're like, I was like, does anybody understand what I'm saying? So the guy's like, yeah, because I put my hand on the guy. And he's like, yeah, no problem. I'll explain. I says, make sure you do. Enjoy the rest of the meal and remember what I said. Where do we fucking get into? What am I? What am I? Not here to make a living? I'm here to give you air conditioning so you eat somebody else's fucking food? No, the guy next to her did then. That's who answered me. He goes, I got it. But I mean, I shouldn't have to do that.
It's like you're in the mall with the cord in the middle. Go ahead, have a seat. Don't worry about it.
I don't-
Exactly.
listen,
Bring it from anywhere you want.
No.
Yeah.
People come in, they say, can I use the bathroom? They're like, yeah, go ahead. I'm not an animal. But you're going to sit here and take up 2-3 seats. I don't give a shit to groups. I'm here to make money. I'm not here to
I agree.
have you sit and use the air conditioning and hang out with everybody, make a mess, food all over. By the time they left, we had to pull all the tables out, get a plow. I had to bring the truck in and plow the dirt out from the table. Have some fucking respect. I mean, this is what we've come to dealing with. And by the way, they just must flew a whole bunch in on fucking Saturday night in ABE, and they just ended up at Biagio's. Who the hell knows? But, they dropped them off. Somehow that airport's supposed to be closed, but it's dropping people every day. The buses are out of there like fucking clockwork at 1 a.m. I mean, it's crazy.
Keep them coming to Allentown.
Yeah. All right, they ship them on buses then. Who's going
got
here?
to.
Who's going there?
That's
But
all.
at the end of the day, on top of dealing with the system, you're dealing with all these people.
Well,
you know?
and they don't realize every business, every restaurant, I should say, any bar, a seat's a number.
Correct.
That seat, you're making this X amount of dollars
Yes,
on.
Sal. Yes.
So that's the basis of every
At
restaurant
lunchtime,
business.
that seat, you're expecting this. At
You're
dinner
expecting-
time, you're expecting this. That's what
That
you're
bar,
hoping for.
that bar stool makes you this much money.
And then I got
Yes.
people standing at the door that legitimately could be giving me more money than you bringing in your own food from
Right.
freaking Burger King, whatever. What the hell is this shit?
And you
Or
know
make
what?
it
You know what
themselves.
you're seeing more and more now too is in these bars and restaurants time limits.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
It's in this like they put it in the small print. So in your reservation, you go book a reservation. Like for example, Top Cut. I think there's like a 2-hour, like eating. Like
Yeah.
you could be at or something
Could
like
be.
that.
You're right. You're right.
And it's when you make the
Even if you're drinking?
Doesn't matter.
go to the bar.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? If you're just drinking, go to the bar. You know, it's different party sizes, probably, but it's a lot of people are doing that now. They're putting it to effect. You know, because again, that's a number. That's a number.
Unbelievable what the world and the industry has turned to, I got to say. Holy
But-
shit.
And
But
then they
it's
hold
what it is.
and then they hold us against.
Oh, yeah. They hold us
We're
accountable.
wrong.
We're wrong. We're wrong for wanting to make a goddamn living. And
Yeah.
a hard living. You know, a hard living.
I think we covered everything.
Yeah, I think so. Let's bring on. Hey, come on, Alex. Come on, George. You're not? Come on,
on.
Alex. Alex wants to be on.
Come on, Alex.
Come on, Alex.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Throw the mic to him.
Here, turn it this way.
All right, everyone, go
Watch
ahead and
that.
introduce
Hold
yourself,
on a
Alex.
second. It's on top of it.
Come on, let's do it.
There we go.
He's not taking a shot.
My name's Alex Eunice. I'm the number one fan of PizzaFellas podcast.
That's my
There
man.
you
There he
go.
goes. There he
been,
goes.
Been for what, 44 episodes?
Yeah,
Nice.
44.
Ever since the first one.
What grade are you going into?
Ninth.
You're going into 9th grade?
Yep.
It's going to be in high school.
So you tell all your friends about PizzaFellas, right? I'm sure, and you guys sing the song as well and all that good
course,
stuff.
of course.
I know you do. I know.
So listen, there's a picture, the best picture ever. Christina knows what I'm talking about. Probably my mom. Me and Alex. I'm holding him. What was he? Maybe 2, 3 years old. He was a big boy though. Alex is. You can see he's a big boy.
He's gonna be a bigger
When
boy.
he was younger, I used to always go to their house. So I had him. We were at a softball tournament, and then they did a thing. It's at the restaurant. It's what did it say? I'm out with the guy. Yeah. It says, Mom, I'm gonna call you later. Don't worry about it. I'm out with the boys tonight. It's just me and him chilling at the softball tournament together. But so you played baseball, right, Alex?
Yep, right now.
And you just finished up your season.
Yep.
What was your guys' record?
11-2.
That's it?
Yeah.
That's a good record.
Only played 13
I
Only
know.
played 13 games.
Nice.
That's
That's
really
a good record.
And
So
that
who'd
was
you
for
play for?
Whitehall.
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 Yeah, Whitehall Middle School.
Okay,
Nice.
Wow,
nice.
Middle school.
Now
Good
this
job.
year you're gonna go out for freshmen.
Yeah, so freshman, it's 7th, 8th, and 9th grade playing on one team.
Okay.
And then JV's anywhere from 10th to 11th, and then
Unless
varsity
you
12th.
unless you get called up.
What
Unless
school
you-
you going to?
Whitehall.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you're going to go to college?
He's
Hopefully.
hoping.
Nice.
We're all
That's a
hoping.
couple years away. Let him get through high school.
No,
first.
listen. Some kids have bigger plans than what we think of, right?
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
That's
But
great.
we're glad that we have you on. Because I know you always wanted to be on. We got you on.
course. Yeah.
That's a
Good.
great thing.
So
Great
what's
thing.
your favorite pizza, Alex?
Favorite pizza?
Yeah.
Are you talking type of pizza or from a
Type
shop?
of
No,
pizza.
type of pizza. What's your go-to?
Maybe I would go with Meat Lovers.
Really?
Oh.
I like a good
good.
Meat Lovers pizza.
Good. I like meat lovers.
Yeah.
Where,
I like it a lot.
Give me your top 3 pizzerias. It doesn't have to be in Lehigh Valley. It could be anywhere in the world.
All right. 3, I'm gonna go with Vince's. That's my dad's place.
Okay.
He makes good pizza there. 2, it's tough because there's a lot of good ones. 2, I'm gonna go Mako Mako.
Oh,
Ooh,
down in
Ocean City.
Ocean City, yeah.
Yeah.
And who else?
Ronda and
Who
Uncle
else?
Bobby.
And then 1, obviously, Yaggio.
There you go.
It's the best pizza I've ever had.
You know what
There you
I
go.
like? Mako, the guys in there with that machine and stuff.
Yeah, it's like Sabatini's.
Yeah.
Well, they're related.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
They're related?
Yeah, they're cousins.
I never knew that.
Yeah, if you actually eat their pizza, it's almost very similar to
They got a
Linda.
great operation too.
They do. They've been
They
there for a
really
while.
do.
Well, Alex, you were just there this past weekend.
Yeah,
Did
I
you
was.
go there?
I didn't get a chance to go. to
Oh
Mako
my
Mako.
God!
Okay.
It sucks. We were literally on the boardwalk for like 2 hours.
So Mako is when you walk in there. You've obviously been there. Have you guys been in the one?
Yeah.
The one when you get there, it's crazy the operation.
Yeah.
Oh, it
Like
is.
the people in the back, they're going through the pies.
And they
they're
got
baking
the oven
pies.
Jay has.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. They got the
oven Jay
yep.
has.
Yeah.
What the hell's that? The Rotoflex.
And what I believe it's only what pizza and wings.
I think it's just pizza, right?
No, there's
No,
wings.
there's wings.
There's wings. I think
Yeah.
it's
I
just
can't
pizza
handle
and
it, but
wings.
It's a hell of an. They got like 3 guys making pies at a time.
No, well, we went on a. Where'd we go? Monday night? Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. You gotta do it.
Negative.
Gotta do it.
What does she have to do?
The story with Mako. You don't
Come on.
know about it.
Move on.
I'll tell it another day. But no, it is an operation. I had the Philly steak pizza there. That's where I got the idea actually for our Philly steak with the steak, the whiz, and the onions on it, the fried onions.
Yeah.
That's exactly how they make it.
Yeah.
But then their wings, it's good operation.
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
They're moving pie, baby.
Yeah.
Moving
Nice.
pie.
So you enjoyed your time though in Ocean City?
I did. It was really fun. Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
You going
I'm glad.
back or no?
Hopefully.
Oh,
Yeah, I
obviously.
hope so, yeah.
Your mom's recording you over there. You better tell her.
Gotta go back.
Very nice, Alex. Very nice. I like this kid. He's a good kid.
We
Number
like
one
him too.
pizza.
We love him.
We love him. We boy like him.
I know. I love him.
What are you? How old are you now?
14.
All right, so we got about
He's gonna be driving soon.
two more years till you could take a shot.
Yeah.
When you're 16, I could give you a shot. Your mom.
Oh,
will
listen,
back
I had
you up.
to
Your
Glass
mom's not
ready
going to
over
know.
here.
We'll water it down a little bit. We'll tell her
2 more
it's
years.
juice.
You won't smoke a cigar till you're 18, but 2 more years.
He could have came to the Pizza Fest with us, right?
Yeah.
I know you would have.
Yeah, he would have been there all over.
Good time. 100%. We'll take you.
He'll have a good time.
I'll be ready. I'll be ready.
I know you're ready. We'll go right now.
He's ready.
He's ready. Not like that guy. You know what? You know why he can't go?
Why?
Because he's always got to make sauce. That's his excuse. Don't be like him, Alex.
That's going to be a
Don't be
t-shirt.
like him.
By the way, on that, are we close with our merch? Are we up almost with the store? Where are we at on that?
I don't know if they want to wait
Sorry.
for an email.
What?
I showed you.
Oh, okay. So I'll let everyone know. We will have a merch shop out soon, guys. So you could go online, purchase some merch. We're going to have Bruno's face on one shirt saying I can't go anywhere because I got to make sauce on the back. There's going to be a bunch of other stuff. That's going to be the #1 shirt. I hope so. All right. But go on and support that. Well, Alex, thank you.
Thank you.
And,
Good job,
having
nephew.
me
Good
on.
job.
I'm going to say this, Alex. Oh, that's what it is. We'll show that.
I didn't see it yet.
You don't have to.
He'll show you it. It's a really good shirt.
It's a good show, Bruno.
Alex, how about this? We always ask, so since you're a guest, give some advice to young people in their teens, your age, when it comes to, pizza, liking it and exploring different things of food-wise.
That's a good question.
I've always learned with not just pizza, different foods. You try everything.
There you go.
Because you don't know what you're gonna. You know what
There
don't
you
know
go.
what you're gonna like, and
There
you
you
don't know
go.
what you're not gonna like.
Take
I
a
got
bite.
you.
You'll be
Try everything.
surprised.
Take a bite.
That's good
Yeah,
advice.
I like that. Good
See?
advice, Alex.
That's
I
very
like
good
that.
Very good advice.
Well, let's
we can't cheers with you, but
can't cheers. Let's cheers.
We'll get him a
quick.
bottle of water or something
Finish
so
up.
he can cheers.
Finish up with a
Bruno,
cheers
you
here.
good?
Again, episode 44, guys. Thank you to Miller High Life for being our sponsorship. Again, go out, get a case. Go grab a bunch of them. Drink by the pool when you're mowing the lawn, when you're golfing. It's a great
Hey,
time.
Bruno.
Me and Colby were just at Andre Reed's tournament on Monday.
That went great,
We
Sal,
placed
huh?
third place. Third place in that
place.
tournament.
With Kobe, huh?
Yeah, and shout out to Brad Quest. Brad Quest, if you're watching, shout out to you. We're going to get you on the podcast. He played for the Eagles for 4 years, lineman. Man, that guy, I'll tell you what, knees are beat up.
Oh, wow.
Beat up.
Yeah.
He lives
I can
out.
imagine.
He lives near Ocean City, New Jersey.
Okay,
So
okay.
he said he'll come up. I told him I'll get him a hotel. That was
Why
the guy I
not?
told you. I'll get
We'll
a
have
hotel
Bruno
room.
pay for it.
Well,
All
salute.
right.
Cheers. Episode 44, guys.
Salute.
Salute.
Thank you, everybody, for coming out.
Thank you.
Thanks, Alex.
God bless and good
And
night.
Thank you, Tara, also. Good night.
Thanks to you, Alex. Shout out to you. Big shout out.
It's a PizzaFellas podcast. Turn your speakers up, we better have a blast. Grab a drink, fill a glass.
guy.
Light a cigar,
What a kid
come
you
on,
got
let's
over
make
here.
it last.
Did a great
Honest
job.
to God.
Talk
For
with
real.
Sal and Joe, Oliver, Antonio.
He's
Pizza
gonna be a
stories,
tall, big
they
guy.
gon' tell us. Let's have some fun with the PizzaFellas.